UFOs, and all the weirdness that comes with them, are back in the spotlight thanks to a whistleblower who testified before Congress, claiming the U.S. government has secretly been collecting and reverse engineering UFOs for years. Even more jaw-dropping, the testimony included allegations of non-human biologics being recovered from these crafts. While none of this has been confirmed, it's reignited one of humanity's most mind-bending questions. Are we truly alone in the universe? When it comes to extraterrestrial life, everyone has an opinion. Some think these alien tales are bogus conspiracy theories, others think they're part of a divine plan, and many of us stand somewhere in the middle, caught between curiosity and doubt. So whether you're a skeptic or a dreamer, these 15 shocking UFO sightings will make you question reality. Number 15. The Rendlesham Forest Incident. Dubbed Britain's Roswell, the Rendlesham Forest Incident remains one of the UK's most famous UFO stories. In December 1980, near a Royal Air Force base on England's east coast, U.S. Air Force servicemen reported strange lights falling into Rendlesham Forest around 3 a.m. Venturing into the woods, they claimed to see a metallic object emitting colorful lights and moving in ways they couldn't explain. When local police arrived, they saw nothing unusual apart from the nearby lighthouse beam. However, peculiar markings were discovered at the site, adding fuel to the mystery. A few nights later, more servicemen witnessed 3 glowing lights in the sky, which reportedly hovered for hours. Skeptics have dismissed the sightings as misidentified stars or animal tracks. Yet, Lieutenant Cole Charles Halt, who documented the event in an official memo, and other witnesses stand by their stories. Decades later, the incident continues to fascinate UFO enthusiasts, keeping Rendlesham Forest a destination for the curious. Number 14. The Battle of Los Angeles. In February 1942, just months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, tensions on the U.S. West Coast were sky-high. On the night of February 24, radar systems detected an unidentified object 120 miles off Los Angeles. As air raid sirens wailed, the city plunged into darkness, and anti-aircraft guns opened fire into the sky. Chaos ensued as witnesses reported strange lights, hovering objects, and even crash landings. The pandemonium resulted in at least 5 civilian deaths, mostly from heart attacks and car accidents during the blackout. Shrapnel caused significant property damage, leaving residents shaken. The military later declared the object was likely a weather balloon or a false alarm caused by wartime jitters, but conflicting witness reports added to the confusion. Some claimed to see multiple objects, others described unusual movements. To this day, the Battle of Los Angeles remains one of the most tricky UFO-related events in history. Number 13. The 1952 Washington, D.C. UFO Incident. In the summer of 1952, Washington, D.C. became the epicenter of a UFO frenzy. On July 19th, air traffic controllers at Ronald Reagan National Airport detected mysterious objects moving at incredible speeds on their radar. These strange movements were repeated the following weekend, sparking a wave of eyewitness reports. Citizens, military personnel, and airline crews described seeing bright lights darting across the night sky, performing maneuvers no known aircraft could achieve. The sightings caused widespread panic, prompting the Air Force to hold a press conference, the largest since W. Watt. Officials blamed stars, meteors, and a temperature inversion for the strange activity, claiming these natural phenomena caused radar anomalies. Despite the official explanations, the incident left many unconvinced, with skeptics and believers debating its true nature. The DC UFO sightings remain one of the most significant and hotly discussed cases in UFO history, reminding us how little we truly know about what lies above. Number 12. The Belgian UFO Wave. From November 1989 to April 1990, Belgium experienced an unprecedented series of UFO sightings. Over 13,000 people reported seeing large, silent, triangular objects hovering low in the night sky. Descriptions were eerily consistent: bright lights at each corner of the craft and smooth, silent movements. In the spring of 1990, Belgian military fighter jets pursued some of these unidentified objects, but they vanished at astonishing speeds, eluding radar tracking. While skeptics pointed to hoaxes or misidentified aircraft, the sheer number of reports and the involvement of military radar added credibility to the phenomenon. Government officials classified the sightings as an unresolved mystery, sparking global attention. The Belgian UFO wave remains one of the most well-documented and intriguing UFO cases, leaving scientists, skeptics, and enthusiasts grappling with its implications. Even today, the incident fuels debates about extraterrestrial life, pushing us to question whether we've truly seen visitors from beyond our world. Number 11. Katrina and her friends. On May 31, 2024, Katrina and her friends were enjoying a fun night in Henderson, Nevada, when something extraordinary disrupted their evening. Around 10 p.m., a bright, round light appeared in the sky, shimmering like a beacon against the night. Captured on video by TMZ, the mysterious object moved in an unusual diagonal pattern before shifting up and down in the sky. What made the sighting even more bizarre was a plane passing by, seemingly oblivious to the glowing orb. The object's erratic movements left onlookers baffled, with many speculating whether it was a UFO or an unexplainable celestial phenomenon. The sighting quickly went viral, sparking debates online about its origin. Was it an experimental aircraft, a natural phenomenon, or proof of something beyond our world? While skeptics dismissed it as a drone or atmospheric anomaly, believers saw it as a sign that we're not alone. The mystery lingers, keeping eyes on Nevada's skies. Number 10. John Shepard and the Lights. On June 4, 2014, John Shepard was camping near Kensington, Canada, at the Twin Shores campground when his peaceful night turned extraordinary. As he extinguished his bonfire late in the evening, strange lights began dancing over the Gulf of St. Lawrence. The lights moved in unpredictable patterns, glowing brighter and fading as if performing an otherworldly ballet. Grabbing his cell phone, Shepard managed to capture 22 minutes of the mesmerizing display. He sent the footage to the Mutual UFO Network of Canada, MUFON, a group dedicated to studying UFO phenomena. The sighting gained national attention, with MUFON listing it among their top 10 cases of 2014. Experts and enthusiasts speculated on the event, offering explanations ranging from advanced drones to extraterrestrial technology. For Shepard, the encounter remains a vivid memory and a testament to the unexplained wonders that sometimes grace our skies. Number 9. The Betty and Barney Hill Case. Betty and Barney Hill's 1961 experience is perhaps the most famous UFO and alien abduction case in history. Driving along a quiet road in rural New Hampshire one night, the couple noticed a bright light that seemed to be following them. Hours later, they arrived home to find their clothes dirty and torn, their watches stopped, and no memory of what had happened. Under hypnosis, they later recounted a chilling tale of being abducted, examined, and probed by extraterrestrial beings. Their descriptions of the aliens, small, with large heads and dark eyes, became iconic. The case drew national attention and was investigated by Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force's UFO study program. Over the years, the Hill story inspired books, movies, and debates, becoming a cornerstone of UFO lore. While skeptics attribute their experience to stress or dreams, believers see it as undeniable proof of alien contact. Number 8. Barbara Lamb and the Lizard Man. In 2006, Barbara Lamb, a psychotherapist known for her work on crop circles, claimed to have had a close encounter of an extraordinary kind. According to Lamb, a tall reptilian figure with piercing yellow eyes appeared in her home in Claremont, California. Despite her usual aversion to reptiles, Lamb described the creature as friendly and non-threatening. Overwhelmed by curiosity, she reached out to touch its hand. But just as suddenly as it appeared, the lizard-like figure vanished, leaving Lamb both awestruck and unsettled. Her story, detailed in a Vanity Fair report, reads like something out of a sci-fi movie. Skeptics dismiss it as a vivid hallucination, but Lamb's account adds to the catalog of unusual encounters with beings described as reptilian. Whether a product of imagination or something more profound, her story continues to intrigue those fascinated by the unknown. Number 7. Zimbabwe Children and the End of the World. In September 1994, an alleged UFO sighting near a school in Rua, Zimbabwe, left students shaken and bewildered. According to reports, several UFOs hovered near the schoolyard, and the children described seeing strange beings with large heads, long black hair, and no mouths or noses, just 2 small holes. What made the encounter truly eerie was the being's ability to communicate telepathically. One child recalled a message warning about the end of the world. He talked just with his eyes. I felt like he was telling us something was going to happen. The event gained international attention, with researchers interviewing the students and documenting their consistent, vivid accounts. While skeptics argue that children were influenced by media or group hysteria, the witnesses, now adults, maintain their stories. The Rua school incident remains one of the most compelling and unsettling UFO encounters ever reported. Number 6. The lights above the New Jersey Turnpike. On July 14, 2001, motorists on the New Jersey Turnpike did the unthinkable, pulled over to marvel at the sky. Just after midnight, strange orange and yellow lights in a perfect V formation illuminated the Arthur Kill waterway between Staten Island and Carteret, New Jersey. For 15 mesmerizing minutes, witnesses, including Carteret Police Lieutenant Daniel Tarrant, gazed at the mysterious display. Reports poured in from all over the metro area, including the Throgs Neck Bridge and Fort Lee near the George Washington Bridge. Air traffic controllers denied any known aircraft or military operations in the area, leaving everyone stumped. However, the New York Strange Phenomena investigators obtained FAA radar data that allegedly corroborated the UFO sightings, sparking heated debates. Was it an experimental craft, an atmospheric anomaly, or a genuine extraterrestrial encounter? To this day, the New Jersey Turnpike lights remain one of the most compelling and well-documented UFO sightings in modern history. Number 5. The USS Nimitz encounter. On November 14, 2004, the USS Princeton, part of the USS Nimitz carrier group, tracked an unidentified craft off the coast of San Diego. For weeks, radar had detected objects descending from 80,000 feet to just above the ocean, moving in ways that defied explanation. When 2 FA-18F fighter jets approached, they first saw roiling water and a shadowy oval beneath the surface. Moments later, a tic-tac-shaped object emerged, with no visible wings, engines, or exhaust. The craft's speed and agility were astonishing. It moved 3 times the speed of sound and evaded the jets with ease, reappearing on radar 60 miles away in seconds. Pilots, including CMDR David Fravor, described the encounter as baffling and terrifying. Despite being captured on infrared video, the government has offered no definitive explanation. This chilling incident, dubbed the Tic Tac UFO, remains one of the most credible UFO encounters to date. Number 4. O'Hare International Airport saucer. On November 7, 2006, something extraordinary happened at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. As Flight 446 prepared for takeoff, a United Airlines employee noticed a metallic, saucer-shaped craft hovering over Gate C-17. Over the next 5 minutes, 12 United employees and several witnesses outside the airport watched the silent object. Without warning, it shot upward, punching a hole through the dense cloud cover and revealing a patch of blue sky. Witnesses were left in awe, but the object didn't appear on the radar. The sighting quickly became international news and was the Chicago Tribune's most read story at the time. However, the FAA dismissed it as a weather phenomenon and chose not to investigate further. Many were unconvinced by this explanation, sparking debates over what the craft truly was. The O'Hare UFO remains one of the most intriguing modern sightings, leaving both skeptics and believers wondering what really hovered above Gate C-17 that day. Number 3. The Stephenville Sightings. Stephenville, Texas, known for its dairy farms, became the center of UFO buzz on January 8, 2008. Dozens of residents reported white strobe lights above Highway 67, first forming a horizontal arc before shifting into parallel vertical lines. Local pilot Steve Allen estimated the lights spanned nearly a mile wide and traveled at an astonishing 3,000 miles per hour, yet no sound accompanied them. Witnesses compared the sighting to the famous Phoenix lights of 1997, and many believed it was far too advanced to be man-made. Weeks later, the U.S. Air Force admitted that F-16s were operating nearby in the Brownwood military areas, but residents remained skeptical. The sheer scale, speed, and formation of the lights led many to believe they had witnessed something out of this world. The Stephenville sightings continue to spark fascination and debate, serving as one of Texas's most well-documented UFO events. Number 2. Kottayam, Kerala, 2016. In 2016, the quiet town of Kottayam in Kerala became the unlikely focus of UFO enthusiasts when several residents reported spotting a strange object in the sky. Witnesses described the UFO as cigar-shaped, metallic, and eerily silent, with no visible engines or propulsion system. Hovering above the lush Kerala landscape, the object baffled onlookers and sparked a wave of speculation about its origins. Was it an experimental aircraft, a weather anomaly, or something far more mysterious? Eyewitness accounts were consistent, describing its smooth, reflective surface and steady movement, leaving no obvious explanation. The sighting gained local and national attention, with many debating whether it was a genuine UFO encounter or simply a misunderstood phenomenon. While skeptics dismissed it as a drone or a misidentified aircraft, believers saw it as another piece of evidence suggesting we're not alone. What do you think? Number 1. Richard French and the drowned UFOs. In the 1950s, Lieutenant Cole Richard French had a unique job, debunking UFO sightings for the U.S. government. But during a citizen hearing on disclosure in 2013, the retired officer revealed a shocking truth. He had seen UFOs himself. According to French, while stationed near St. John's, Newfoundland, he witnessed 2 UFOs crash into the ocean. To his astonishment, he also saw alien beings attempting to repair the crafts underwater. The metallic ships, unlike anything he had ever seen, eventually took off, leaving him stunned. At the time, French didn't report what he saw, fearing backlash and skepticism. Instead, he buried the memory until his later years, when he finally shared his story. The revelation raised questions about what else might have been hidden during his tenure. Hope you have found this video interesting. If you did, well, like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.